Welcome back to Rimworld. I've had some incredible suggestions on yesterday's video. Some of those comments were really making me laugh out loud. I saw one that just said, put a bucket in the prison. And I love the idea of them washing themselves and drinking from the same bucket and having no choice there. You will have one bucket and like it. So essentially, the best comment I saw, and I don't know why I didn't think of it myself, was just dig a well in the prison rather than rebuilding or putting it closer to water spots, which, assuming that works, I haven't actually tested it yet. I don't know if you can. If we can even place a well where. Okay, well, of course we can't because we have no wood. Classic. So, there might not actually be any underground water spots there, and it might not reach this, but we can always give it a go. I'm also not sure if we can put it on tiles, but that's not really a big deal. Alright, Jilp Vondle, what's the plan for today? He's going to start off by drinking some lovely stagnant pond water. Incredible. A lot of you point out that I was cooking way too many meals, and I will agree, I definitely was. I think I even said that episode 1, it would be better to have the rice, which has a longer shelf life, than to cook it into meals, which obviously rot very quickly. I cracked under the pressure. I really did. When I saw we had 3 colonists, I was like, oh god, I have to feed all these people and make sure they don't die. Obviously, that went well. And another good comment as well was, next time we get a prisoner, just strip them straight away. That way, if they die or if we don't recruit them or anything like that, Jilp has at least clothes that are untainted. Unlike now, whereas we've got clothes that are tainted. It's not a big deal. You can apparently, a little bit further into the hygiene mod, build a washing machine, which actually wash tainted clothes, and they count as non-tainted at that stage. There was also a really, really great comment about the combat extended mod, which obviously I don't have any experience with before. I've never actually played with it in Rimworld, because every time I go back to Rimworld, it's not been updated for the current version, or, you know, various reasons like that. So there was a great comment just basically telling everything I need in regards to ammo types, and what we need for armor, and how to deal with mechanoids. Whether or not that's going to be relevant for this guy, I guess we'll wait and see. The other thing we need to do is also focus a lot more on the farms, because apparently that's going to be quite a large issue unless we get that dealt with very, very quickly. So, ideally, well, first things first, let's actually get these corpses out of here. I don't think he's going to be too happy if we have just an unburied corpse in his living room. Let's go misc and just dig a crappy old grave. I don't really mind about that too much. Alright, or we could build a sarcophagus, and then he can go and visit it, couldn't he, for recreation? Not that it matters too much. We're going to get that one done first and foremost here. We've got enough food to last us quite a while, I think. Now that we've only got to worry about one guy again, it's going to be, oh, Jesus, good lord. I was like, what the hell is this weird turtle elephant? And then I realized it's a pack animal. Hello, friends. That's a very nice scorpion you have there. Thank you for coming to visit. They just passing through. Oh no, they are actually a trader. You wouldn't want to buy a dead guy, would you? You interested in a little bit of human leather? What are they fighting? They were shooting at something. We've got Psyche and Sanity Lance, Soothe, Pulsar, Shot Lance, which are all obviously quite nice, but irrelevant. They're a scorpion trader. Of course they are. They've got some 98-year-old scorpions right there. What are they fighting? What are they fighting? Oh, the mega spiders. Okay, let's back off a little bit. And I was going to say, if any of them have died, we can take their weapon. No way. Oh my god, we've got ourselves a gun. So they have full metal jacket ammo. So I've been told that this is sort of the all-round type of ammo. That's your go-to. There's also hollow points, which are supposedly very, very good against unarmored people. And then I believe it was armor piercing is obviously good against, get ready for it, armor. Mechanoids, you need EMP or something else. I don't remember. I can't remember the entire comment off the top of my head. But that seems very, very good. Just, can we equip this as a sidearm? I don't know if if this mod supports a sidearm mod at all, which is why I didn't want to install it, but we will pick that up as well. I feel like he would still be better with melee, especially as we have no reliable ways of could rescue them. What if we stabilize them? We just let them die. Is that my fault at that stage? We're definitely gonna take out the mega spider. Should I rescue them? Should we try and patch them up a little bit? I think that's probably not a bad idea, is it? Okay, let's go medical. Rescue Pelican. I'm doing this for faction relations in the future. It's probably a massive waste of time, but I want them to, right, stabilize Pelican. Can we not even tend to them? Oh god, why can't we tend to them? Oh, tending to Pelican, yeah, don't use medicine on them though, for God's sake. Barely got any medicine, man. Okay, no medical care. No, we want medical care, but only doctor care. Right, yeah, this is a massive waste of time, but I'm doing it just to try and keep these guys happy. I think if they die in our territory, then obviously they're going to be pissed off, and that's not good, seeing as they're, you know, I don't want to make too many enemies. Let's put it that way. I feel like Jilp has enough going for him, enough problems in life without every faction hating him. Right, let's get these corpses buried as well as soon as possible. That wouldn't hurt. Apparently explosives are also a major, major part of Combat Extended. Don't rush grenadiers, I've been told, and the tribals, as we saw there, you see stick bomb. Tribals use stick explosives, which hopefully we can craft for ourselves. And there's also been some changes to chem fuel and things like that. Right, can we get this body buried? Let's get this body out of here, and also dig the other grave as well. Sorry, I'm wasting a lot of time, because obviously he's only going to be waiting during the daylight here. What have we got? We got some fancy arrows as well. Streamlined arrows, plasteel. That sounds incredible. Right, let's also queue that one up afterwards, and then I guess we'll just let him do whatever he wants. Again, I'm not going to force him to do too much stuff here. I think he's got a bit of a break risk going on too. I'm glad we got a gun. That seems nice, but again, I feel like, is he butchering that mega spider? Hey, don't do that. Details. Hey, no insect corpses. Get that out of here. What are you doing with this goddamn mega spider, you fool? Right, I think I'm going to have to make a dumping zone then, just so he doesn't leave it in his house for it to rot. Same thing applies to that, same thing applies to that gazelle that we've had kicking around for days now, just rotting away in the house. Right, don't allow rotten in there, but allow... Okay, yeah, that should be good. Alright, let's go critical. Don't allow fresh. And then we'll make a separate zone here for critical, clear all, rotten and fresh, and then we go insect corpses or something like that. We could also do that with human corpses, but, you know, I'd rather them buried for now, unless we get a particularly large raid. We want animal corpses and insects. Right, okay, so now we should hopefully get that out of here. Prioritize hauling that, prioritize hauling that. I can't imagine it's making this house look particularly nice. Oh my god, there's another mega spider there. I don't know whether picking a caves map was such a good idea in hindsight. This could have been horrible. Right, let's get rid of that. We're going to cancel that one as well, because wood is obviously incredibly valuable during this early game. I would also like some lights. I think today is the day we get some power. I think today is the day we get this wind turbine enabled. There you go, you're welcome. Enjoy the meal. It's all for faction relations, like I said. You know what couldn't hurt? My god, we can actually stop this war crime right here and right now. Table 1x2. Let's get it down. Okay, I'm just going to put it somewhere, you know, in the... I'm kind of going to ram the room in quite close together so that it's fairly convenient. 25 wood for a stool or 45 wood for a chair. You know what? We can save up for a chair. So I'm not that desperate. I'm going to forbid it and make sure we've got a table, though. Can you stand up and eat off of a table? Now, that's not rhetorical. I know that you can do that in real life, but can you do it in Rimworld is the real question. Or is it going to freak him out some more? Construction botched. Are you serious? Jilp, it's a fucking table, my guy. Anybody can build a table. What is wrong with you? Okay, right. Oh, that was all the wood we used from there as well, huh? Okay, acceptable. I thought it was a gun on the floor then, but of course it's the one he's actually got. I do like the drafted weapon mod. It does let you micromanage a little easier, I'd say. Open defecation again. I'm sure he's pleased about that. Let's get this rice sorted, because our rice harvest is looking very, very low right now. We'll also allow this one as well. When the farms are sorted, the immediate goal after that is go and get this steel as soon as possible. I think that's definitely at the top of the list. Try and get some coolers set up, get a freezer set up, something like that, so we don't have to worry about, you know, meal usage, constantly maintaining farms. If we've got enough in storage, we could always just stop him sowing. Focus on other things. I think that would be a great relief on our micromanagement. Let's put it that way. All right, let's speed 4. Get through nighttime here. Geothermal generator, maybe something to consider for much later on. Actually, we have a couple around us, don't we? There's actually 2 in the sort of immediate vicinity. Are you attacking? Just wondering. It's a friendly mega spider, or amicable at least. It's not completely going for us. I'm not happy about that. Maybe also building a well, if we can build a well inside, would be a very, very good idea. Oh, Eclipse is good. That's great, because, wait, he's a night owl. I don't know if that counts. I don't think it's darkness. It's actually the time, isn't it? Okay, well, that's dumb. Hello, why are you here? I thought they left. They're just still hanging around. Maybe he's waiting for the other person. Exotic goods trader from Tedney. Hello. I think exotic goods trader is the last thing we need right now. I don't think that's going to help out too much. Okay, he's going to get some recreation in, which is definitely going to buff up his mood a lot, because he's not too pleased about, well, anything going on right now. I think the low recreation, because I forced him to do so much yesterday, is not helping. Right, coolers are getting more and more essential. We are up to heat stroke initial now. Okay. 36 degrees indoors. Do we want to build a passive cooler? It's 50 wood, my guy. Or we could just get a regular... Let's bite the bullet. Let's get an actual cooler just set up as soon as possible. Hello, exotic goods trader. How are you doing? I think fighting a mega spider is the answer to that. What the hell just happened? This is really unnerving hearing this random gunfire. No. Are you kidding me? Oh my god, the mega spider killed one of their muffalo. We've got ourselves a mega screen television, boys. We've got no power, but holy shit, do we have crisp 4K quality TVs. Excuse me? Holy shit, that is a 10 out of 10 piece of recreation right there. We've got ourselves some Glitter World medicine as well. They don't even care, obviously. If we steal... What is that as well? A lung? We've got ourselves a spare lung. Oh my god, this is nuts. What a bounty. Okay, get all this stuff hauled urgently. We don't particularly want that one because it's obviously an insect. We'll also go ahead and finish off this mega spider in case it stands back up and horribly murder us all. These mega spiders have been a blessing. Remember when I said, oh god, this is horrible, why the hell did I pick caves? Changed my mind. I changed mine. It's the Great Mega Spider Conspiracy. We're sending them after traders. Oh no, what happened? I'll take your TV indoors for safekeeping. Okay, let's get this all hoard, shall we? My god, that's nuts. That's actually nuts. I can't believe that one of the first things we've got, actually the first electronic thing we've got, it's a goddamn mega screen television. Okay, what about you then, guest? I guess we're just going to release them because they're not actually a prisoner. So the second they're actually capable of leaving, they are just going to leave. Dehydration trivial. So, about that well, obviously we'll finish off, like I said, we'll deal with the windmill first. Then we'll go out and get some more wood, dig a couple of wells, maybe one in his house, one in that house, just to save plenty of time, stop him going over to the pond constantly, you know, avoid cougars, mega spiders, and all those nasty things that we've had during the campaign. How much more do we need? 32, so 36, come on. Oh, that's good, that's perfect. Okay, that's everything we need. Now we just need, ooh, oh, he's dead. Okay, we're fine. We just need components now. So let's go ahead and line up. There are some around. Yep, nice. We'll line up a couple of these to be mined, because we probably need some spare ones anyway. It's going to go wash pelican. Sure, why the hell not? It's going to go butcher. Does that count as an insect? I mean, if it... Yeah, no, it probably does, but because it's added by a separate mod, I imagine it's, the game isn't properly recognizing it as an insect, or it's not included in the insect category instead. Alright, it's going to take a while to get this compacted machinery, but this is absolutely going to be a 10 out of 10 when we can get this wind power set up. Now, wind power is obviously terrible. It's really not reliable. Oh, God, one component from that, seriously? Oh, my God, a Galatros. Remember last episode when I said, there's no way in hell we're going to be able to fight or kill another Galatros? Yeah, they are huge. If it wants us near the base, it's not such a big deal, because they're not aggressive at all. Like I said, as it said in that pop-up, they're like Thornbow. So, they'll just sort of wander around, mind their own business. I honestly thought it said taming pelican, but it actually says taking pemmican. Right, let's prioritize this one as well. I don't mind him putting that away for now. I'm not hugely fussed about getting this generator online as effectively and as quickly as possible. If he wants to do some other things in the background too, his mood comes paramount to absolutely everything else. How many components do we need? It's just 2. Come on, you've got to get lucky with this thing. 1 component from a... Ooh, that's bad. Now, worst case scenario here, he botches construction. If that happens, we've got a real problem, because that's taken several days to get everything together. Okay, he's no longer incapable of walking. Nice. See you later, Pelican. Hope you've enjoyed your stay. Please improve... What are you doing? What the hell is he doing? You just picked up that pemmican. He didn't botch it. You madman. Okay, we've got power online. We've got ourselves a TV. Recreation is dealt with. All we need now is a couple of lights. And honestly, we've got ourselves a nice little base going on here. And obviously, powered stove, butcher table. The luxuries of Rimworld, huh? Okay, why don't we... Not enough stored, huh? Let's put an invisible power conduit. I don't normally like building power conduits, but I'm trying to save on as much as possible. So we could run it, I guess, just straight down the middle of the room. Honestly, it doesn't matter too much. Right, let's go and grab another single piece of compacted steel there. And then, I think everything's good, right? I think we're fine. All we've got to do is worry about, you know, all we've got to do is worry about getting some crops dealt with. Then we can actually move on to our next project. So our current projects are all basically said and done with. It's going to have a nice night's sleep. Absolutely acceptable. Tomorrow, we'll get the TV installed. We'll get some lights in the house. Speaking of which, what do we need for lamps? 5 steel. Done. We'll put one here and we'll put one here. Excuse me, we'll put one here as well. We could always put one in the prison, too. Prison, which is now also a hospital, just to help keep their mood up, because they're not going to be in Pelicans. Oh, you're not leaving until you're healed up. Fair enough, okay. Let's prioritize cleaning that as well. There we go. All right. That was the Galatros. I don't know if you saw that then. I will go and find it for those of you who haven't ever seen these things. Yeah, that's a Galatros. It's essentially... Oh, you know, I'm going to haul these arrows as well, these plasteel arrows. They seem fairly useful. It's essentially a Thrumbo, but bigger and furrier. Kind of like a Muffalope crossed with a Muffalope. A Muffalo crossed with a Thrumbo there. Just look kind of like a massive, like, marshmallow peep or something. The great marshmallow peep of the plains. Alright, let's go and get some more, a little bit more steel. Okay, it's going to do some butchering. Butchering table also definitely high tier priority as well. Cleaning blood, okay, understandable. Got to keep your house nice. Botching shit tons of construction there. Just, you know, classic Jilp Vondle. You know his name. I don't think I need to keep clarifying. Alright, let's get this power conduit in. Lights. We've got lights, we've got a lung, we've got a TV. This is 10 out of 10. How much is a mega screen? Is it going to drain all of our power if I install this? No, we're actually good. This is nuts. I'm really happy about this progress already. We've barely been playing like 10 minutes now, 14 minutes, and we've already made way more progress, I feel like, than in the past 5 other episodes combined. We've got light in the prison. How much power has our grid got left? A lot. Do they normally output 1500 watts? That seems very, very powerful for Oh, there we go. It's dropping down now. Guess it was the storm. Not entirely sure. In fact, it's almost completely stopped now. Fantastic. And this is why wind turbines are terrible. My TV! God damn it! How's he supposed to watch TV now? Damn wind turbine. Batteries would also be very, very useful, but obviously we've got quite a long time until... I would be comfortable starting research, let's put it that way, because that implies that everything else is set and ready to go. I want to make sure we've got a decent butcher's, you know, like an actual butchering site. How much leather have we got? We've got enough to make a pair of clothes. 33 blue fur. No. We could go hunting just for animals that give plain leather, and just maybe go for any sort of plain leather clothing that isn't tainted. Either way, we'll test out in a second. Why is his mood so low? What's up? What's wrong? Prison died ×2. How long have we got? 3.3 days on that. Recreation starved. My guy, just. Oh, it's still scheduled work. When does his? So it's 8 till. Maybe I should flip that around. 8 till 9. To be fair, he's only got to get through a couple more hours before he does some recreation. That might have also been me forcing him to do things again. Some meal is right away. That's terrible news. It's actually awful news. Right, you do whatever you've got to do there, my friend. Go cook yourself some meal. I'm not going to interfere. Just let him live his life. Go and have a nice wash for the 100th time today. Go and walk around, meditate, do whatever you've got to do. Okay. Is the television worth keeping on? I mean, when the wind turbine works, when it's above 50% power, I assume... Oh, God. This is what killed us last time. No, not again. Deconstruct it. Opinions? I think it will give us back some steel and components, won't it? Does he need TV, or does he need to live? But the thing is, the mood, the recreation game from a TV is so, so, so good. 90 steel, 3 components. Wow, I actually don't know what to do here. Okay, so first things first, obviously we've got a bit. I think we just have to bite the bullet and deconstruct this TV. I'm sorry, Jilp. Is he gonna be? He's not gonna like die of a. Oh god, he's already got initial heat stroke. We've got to go out and mine as well, because there's no way in hell this TV is gonna give enough resources. Okay, you know what? When he gets 70%, I'm just gonna wake him up. Sorry, my guy. Prisoner rescue quest. Prisoner being held by Brrainz has managed to steal a radio and call for you. 2 turrets, 1 enemy defender. Absolutely not. I'm sorry. You've just got to accept that you're done for. Please give us a... Why? Wait, cancelled? Because he's up... Why did he cancel that? Oh, I bet if you force things, if you force him to do things, and if he's at an extreme mental break risk, he just won't do it. Okay, swelteringly hot. Well, I'd love to stop that. Okay, well, his rest is so high. Why doesn't he just get up? Okay, there we go. Right, okay, come on, please. Come on, game. Don't screw me here. Gotta be very, very careful with how we do things. That's a lot of stuff. That's a huge amount of stuff. Build that cooler, my guy. Do not botch it. Okay, corpse possession is fine. Oh my god, that's okay. I don't really care about that one because he's just gonna put it out in the wild somewhere. Finish off this cooler. We're good. Oh my god, we're actually good. Go stand indoors. Go stand indoors. Go. Okay. 50 degrees. Oh god. Okay, build a second cooler. I wouldn't... if we build a second cooler there, we could actually put a wall around this and also turn it into a freezer later on. So I actually think this is fine. Work on the cooler. We've got plenty of resources. We've got more than enough resources. Oh god, please don't botch. Please don't botch. Oh god, is that enough? Oh fuck, it's not enough. It's 42 degrees indoors. Okay, don't panic. Just chill. We're fine. Let's get that latrine indoors. Huh? Well, let's not... Does it work indoors? I didn't think it worked indoors, hence why it's... Man-hunting tortoises, roaming for human flesh. Fine. I don't really care. We're going indoors. We don't... Who cares about turtles? Right, let's also unforbid him and we'll get him buried later on. Psychic Soothe. Randy Random. Male gender as well. Okay, I just thought I'd double check that. Okay, we could be good. Dehydration trivial. Bad hygiene moderate. Heat stroke serious. Go and get yourself washed. Go and get yourself a drink. Okay, we're fine. It's 39 degrees indoors, so it's not atrocious. Can't eat without a... Oh no, we actually never finished the table, did we? It's gonna wash it again. 5th time's a charm. Alright, wait, okay, so what do we need? We just need a little bit more steel. I'm not comfortable sending him out for more steel while we've got this much... No. I swear I only looked at that 2 seconds ago and it said initial. Am I going crazy? I could have sworn I just looked at that and it said initial. Oh my god, you're joking. Please tell me you're joking. A fucking turtle's coming for him as well. I can't lose again to a heat wave. I think he's done for. I think he's actually done for. 84%, 85%, unless this heat goes away very, very soon. Come on, please. We're done. That's it. Oh my god. Every time with the heat waves. Okay. Wow. I'm actually really, really annoyed by that one, because that was a fairly good run. There was a lot, and I mean a lot of wasted time with the prisoners. There was a huge amount of wasted time with the prisoners that time. So I'm thinking, when we start again, it's actually not so bad to start again, because we lost a lot of momentum early on. Trying to manage many prisoners, that cost us a lot of time. When we dive back in, I know that, you know, first things first, just to dig wells, way more convenient to everywhere. The water is really something I'm struggling with here. And I've seen a lot of comments as well to say that, of people saying, oops, wait, game over. Good. Jilp number 6, maybe you'll be a bit more lucky. I've seen a lot of comments saying just use the other water mod. So, next time we die, because I'm not entirely I'm convinced that this mod, again, I do like this mod. The other one doesn't seem to be a good fit, and they actually don't interact at all, so it would be a bit weird having 2 separate water management mods. It might make it far more difficult than it needs to be. It's fairly difficult already. So, we'll go back to Randy. We'll go rough. I'm not entirely convinced on the other one yet, but I will look into it. I will say that much. After the episode's done, I'll go and have a Google around and sort of see what we're looking at in regards to that one. Okay. Jilp, number 6. And also, another thing that was pointed out with that particular run of Jilp is that I forgot to give him any passions. So it might be worth also adjusting that later on. Okay, we've got a weird one this time, huh? This is kind of a cool map. So I'm looking for, once again, River Mountain. Let's take a look. I'm not too convinced that the mountain strategy is great. Those mega spiders did work pretty well in our favor, though, so I can't argue with that. We've got here small hills, boreal forest. Does sound a little bit nicer. Minus 15 to 24 degrees. That would, honestly, gonna be honest, probably very few heat strokes here. I might actually go for this one. I'm very rarely playing the boreal forest. 20 out of 60 days growing time, though, is kind of gonna be a no from me. The black squirrel range. Yeah, water is the essential thing, isn't it? So let's focus on that for now. Rivers in particular, I'm a huge fan of with this water mod. Oh, come on, there's actually so few rivers on this map. They're almost non-existent. My god, look at this. What about these small islands? Is there any on there? Nope, not at all. Okay, so we've got very few rivers to pick from. I like having more growing time, though. So we're going to go down, what about just play on plains? Sure, why the hell not? 30 out of 60 days. That's not terrible. We've got berries. We've got southern coast as well. We're on a river. It's a regular-sized river as well. Why not? Honestly, let's give it a go. Mountains have clearly not been going in our favor, and I'm going to blame it entirely on the mountains. That man has a ridiculous beard. Right, load character. Nope, we want to load preset, and we want to go Jilp. Okay, so round 3. Same as usual. We're going to randomize him many times until I say stop. Okay, organ farm, evangelist, incapable of violent. Surely that's game over. If we get a raid, we can't... Am I gonna... shall I veto this one? I mean, I feel like there's a good case for vetoing this one. Bear in mind, if this guy... If we pick this guy, we actually can't win. Like, the second a raid turns up, we're done. Okay, I'm gonna have to veto that one. I'm not gonna do that very frequently, but I feel like violence is the only one. Social, I will let slip. Shooting or melee, without that, we're actually screwed. Okay, stop. What have we got then? Incapable of dumb labor. That would be massively problematic. Because he's a glitterboard officer, huh? Can't haul, can't clean. Oh my god, he can't do anything. Can't haul. What if he can't haul? We're screwed then as well. Is that not another one that's just... I guess he would have to go and get the resources from everywhere they're just left on the floor, right? Can't clean. Can't haul. This almost seems like another one that I would have to veto. I'm going to put this one down to ignorance. I'm going to say I actually don't know whether or not we can survive with hauling. If you guys let me know, then in the future I will take some non-hauling characters. I feel like just dumb labor and violence are the ones that we definitely need to avoid. Okay, stop, please. Coma Child Evangelist. Okay, not too bad. What does that do? Artistic, it's not fantastic. Good social, though. Good social is incredible. Coma Child loses construction mining, but does give him more social. Alright, here we go. The traits I would always argue are far more important here. Stop. Psychopath, Butcher, Jogger. All of those, big fans, I'm going to admit. Psychopath means we can butcher people and wear their clothes, wear their skin. Butcher means we're apparently a very good butcher. Cooking +2, that's nice. Cooking is 5, that's not terrible. Jogger is obviously very, very good. We've got 90 points left. Okay, because this Jilp Vondle just happens to be quite a good one. Alright, we've got to put points into construction. Oh shit, we still can't build coolers with that. Suppose we could take points out of elsewhere. I'm going to take points out of artistic. Just balance it. Bear in mind, we are using the point limit, but we are using it very, 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 very differently to how it's intended. So we are ending up with a much, much worse character than you would be able to build if you min-maxed using this mod. But again, I don't think min-maxing is, in regards to the character creation, is part of the series design. Okay, we've got good social. So this character could be fantastic. He's a crap character. I would look at this and say he's a horrible character. How much does it say? Okay, it's 10 points for a passion. Almost tempted to get rid of some points in what, like animals? Just so we can have a passion in something? Okay, let's go for a passion construction. Passion in cooking, passion in plants. And even then, it's only a minor passion. This character is still awful. Oh, God. Okay, fine. Just go for it. The point is for us, though, for this particular mod pack, for this particular series, he is a good character because he's not incapable of doing anything. So even though in regular Rimworld, I look at this guy and I think, you know what, you're being turned into a hat. As for other people, as for you know, situations for this one in particular, we're fine. I think we're okay. So, I thought that was a cougar. It's actually a raccoon. Easy mistake to make. That looks like an ancient danger right there. Okay. We've got an immediate ancient danger. Or not. Okay, yeah, there we go. Okay. Notification took a while. Let's scout along these mountains. I'm looking for early steel, early components, which obviously we found right there. Let's just sort of take a look. Oh, this is quite nicely defensible, huh? We can live right in the sea edge. And what are we looking at over towards this area? This is a nice map. I actually quite like this one. This is actually very, very well defended. Okay, fair. This is absolutely fine. And honestly, look at all this wood. That was another thing that really killed the last run, was the amount of time spent running back and forth between wood. Well, it's got a large pond here, so I'm going to probably build right next to this ancient danger. I really think that's not a terrible idea. Again, I'm not going to scout up much more. We generally know what we're working with. We're going to quickly move into this area as well. Okay, we got some more steel there. All right, move over here. There is a geyser there, so I'm going to build it in roughly this area. We've got ourselves a steam geyser, water. I assume that counts fresh water. Well, yes, attached to the river, even if it is. That one is not particularly moving. I assume it's still fresh. All right, and then we've also got a little bit of stony soil. Man, that sucks. Oh, we've got rich soil up here, though. That is rich soil, right? Doesn't say, it just says soil. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Right, okay. This is good. I think this is a lot better area. And I'm actually more confident now that I've learned about, you know, prisoner management, the wells that we've got, that I've learned how terrible playing on a savannah is in terms of heat waves. Okay. So, first things first. Let's go firefight, patient, doctor, surgeon, bed rest, hall, and basic I'll put down to 4. Now, that's one of the things I've been sort of doing wrong. Warden needs to be at maximum, I think. Is that I've been paying too much attention. Actually, you know what? That would go down to like a 3 in hindsight. I've been removing all of his job lists, and then we've had to just re-enable them later on. So for sort of future runs, what I'm going to do is just keep them at priority 4. Harvest, growing, mining should all be fairly high. Drilling is relevant. Plant cut should be high as well. Oh, shit, same. I literally just said what I was going to do and then ignored it. Okay, so it is something like this, I think. Because a lot of these are just going to be prioritized manually anyway, so we don't need to worry about that. Okay, that's a good job list. And then we'll also restrict his schedule, so this guy is not a night owl, which is a lot more convenient for me, because now I don't have to worry about getting him up at the right hours or worrying about mood debuffs at certain hours of the day. Alright, we'll go 2 hours of recreation, 2 hours of recreation. Mood is the killer. Every single time. We've not died to, you know, lack of food, lack of water. We've not died to raids. It's always been break risks and fucking heat waves, apparently. Well, generally break risks leading to the heat waves. Right, so what do we do then? Let's chop some wood. This is good. I much prefer being in an area that's absolutely covered in trees. Now, I don't want to spend too much time, or I don't want to use wood for too long. That's another issue I fall into with a lot of campaigns. Spending ages building everything out of wood. I feel like it definitely detracts a lot from It detracts a lot from the endgame as well, because not only are they flammable, but you have to spend a lot of time also getting more wood to match the aesthetic, crap like that. Not that I'm going to worry about this series aesthetically. But yeah, no, wood is definitely not going to be something I stick to for a very, very long time. I'm going to try and buck that ancient Rimworld habit of mine of building just about every last flat surface out of wood. Right, okay. That's a good start. That'll do for now. I want to build a little bit closer to the river. I also, you know, even though the geyser is there, let's not get a little overconfident about the length that this campaign is going on. So 10 by 10 is actually fairly sizable. Probably a little bit too big, but we are going to fit the kitchen, the living room, his bedroom, the bathroom, everything into that area. So let's put down a door. This is going to be the most important thing first and foremost. Let's put a door there, and I'm also going to put like a door there as well. It's got quick access to the river, quick access to the farms as well, which is going to go in this area, I'd say. All right, that's enough chopping. Let's get to work, Jilp. Right, let's turn the speed down. Please don't ever clean. Please, why are you doing this? You don't have to do this. What? Stop. Am I going to have to take points out of cleaning entirely? Otherwise, you're just going to randomly clean shit. Why did he do that? That, I believe, is a common sense mod. So if they're about to start working in an area, they'll clean it up first. The issue is that also counts for apparently building outdoors in a field, which is fairly annoying. Oh, I love that the vision. I don't know if that... Oh, no, maybe not. I was going to say, I love that the vision gets smaller at night time. That might not actually be a feature. It might just be me going insane. Probably because I've been playing this game for way too long. Okay, what do we do then? Well, honestly, even though he's got a minor break risk already, I'm going to say just power through, my guy. I'm going to say power through. I really do not care about your minor break risk. We also want a bed as soon as possible as well. I feel like this first day, we can afford to just basically blitz through everything, given that he's got the initial optimism and everything else going on in his life. Okay, we are going to need to chop some more trees, unfortunately, but the walls are more or less done here. Minor break risk, don't really care, don't really care. Come on, power through. You can do it. Second we've got that bed done, I don't care, he can go to bed. Okay, that's my only stipulation is getting that finished. Alright, let's put the speed down a little bit again, because we're almost done here. Alright, nice, nice, nice. Getting the roof on the house, that is fantastic. Good first day, I think. So coolers as soon as possible. Anyone else on board with that? I'm sure as hell know I'm going to be prioritizing maybe a little bit too much. Right, you're done. No, my guy, you can go to bed now. You're fine. You're free. Let's go sleep, and we'll let him sleep until 6, and then we'll just sort of do something like that. I'm going to move this, no. Go to bed. 3 o'clock. Go to bed. Oh, he's going to go and wash himself first. Of course. God forbid you should go to bed at 3 in the morning. Moving that rock out of the way would also kind of help out a lot, so I'm going to create a quick dumping zone here as well. Just a very minor amount of micromanagement that it will, that will slow us down a lot. You know, when you add it over the course of the amount of time it's going to go back and forth to this goddamn river. Okay, I'm going to let this episode go on for a bit longer today, because I feel like, you know, I feel like I owe it to you guys after fucking up that last one. I thought that was going to be a lot better than it was, and I'm a little bit disappointed. So that will toggle auto rebuild, so I'm absolutely going to do that. What else we got? We got roof areas. I'm looking at some of the things added by the mod, so that is the additional HUD, so this thing here. We can also set a cleaning area. Oh, you know what? Maybe a cleaning area will prevent him cleaning up around him. I never actually considered that. So if we go allow area 1, which would obviously have for cleaning, then we'll say cleaning zone is area 1. That should, in theory, stop them, because normally in base game Rimworld, they just clean their home area, which is horrible, which is probably why he was doing that. If we do it with that, it will just clean wherever area 1 is set to. This also allows us to rename the colony, but we won't do that until we've got a second colonist. I don't think we've earned it yet. Okay, he's got nothing to do. Fantastic news. That's the best news we could have had here. Right, let's get this farm going as soon as possible, because food is already going to be a problem. Alright, so let's sort of try and avoid this crappy soil back here a little bit more. Is that too large? I suppose if we're planting nothing but rice to start off with, it should be okay. Okay, go for it. A lynx. A lynx. We had a mountain lion, a cougar. Was it cougar? I think it was. Now I've got to deal with goddamn lynxes as well. Are you kidding me? Oh, for the love of God. Okay, let's put down some recreation very quickly, because I think prioritizing that would also be something recommended. So the temperature is actually 14 degrees, so we could put a torch in his house and not have to worry about heat stroke like we did last time. Okay, let's put down a torch just generally in the middle of the room to help light things up here. Actually, if you could do that as soon as possible, because that will obviously also help his build speed for whatever else we've got to work on here. Of course, he'd botch it. Classic Jilp Vondle. Okay, nice. So we've got, it will also heat up the room a little bit as well, I believe. That's good. Chunks of spacecraft. Okay, do we want to grab that immediately? I think maybe getting the farm set up first and foremost wouldn't hurt. Has he got malnutrition yet? Do I need to worry about that? Badly malnourished. Okay, so berry bushes. I must be... Ah, okay, there's plenty over here. We're good. I was going to say I must be blind or something. Right, harvest. Go and get yourself some berries, my friend. Alright, should really do that the second I land. I need to start writing up like a list of things to prioritize the second we get on the ground. Don't wash. Washing should be low priority, my guy. You're literally starving to death, and he's too concerned that he's got, what, berry juice on his hands. What a strange man you are, Jilp Vondle. Okay, so these clones are defective, I'm telling you. Alright, haul urgently. Let's get this hauled, and then he can wash when he's actually goes back to his house. He's walking all the way down to the sea to go and wash himself. Good lord. Alright, let's go stockpile zone. Let's put it, I mean, just generally inside the house would help. Okay, so we'll allow animal corpses, no insect corpses. We'll go critical, and of course, no rotten stuff, preferably. Right, if you want to prioritize hauling these as soon as possible, awesome. Right, so that's a little bit of food dealt with. It obviously won't last us too long. We can always send him on another berry adventure. I'm sure there are plenty kicking around that I'm just too blind to notice right now. So what's his mood looking like? What's his big stipulation? Tired, recreation deprived, naked, hungry. You know what, my guy? You've had a difficult couple of days. I forced you to do a lot more than I should have here. Let's go for a couple of hours of anything. So it's 4 o'clock right now. You know what? Have some anything time. Have some Jilp Vondle time. There we go. He's going to bed. Of course he is. Of course he's going immediately to bed. That's fine. Can we force him to play Hoopstone or something? No? Why don't we leave it there? I have high hopes for this one. I've learned a lot from the last playthrough, especially in regards to prisoner management, water management, in regards to not wasting time, and, you know, maybe having coolers built much sooner. Temperature management seems to be apparently a big thing that I've not really taken into account, so I'm confident. Thank you for watching. Like I said, I will take a look at the water is life model, whatever the hell it's called. I have it on the collection, I believe. As with the mod loader, a lot of people have been asking where the mod list is. I will upload my current mod list. Basically, as this video is going up, I'll work on that. So there should be a link in the description if you want to very quickly import this into the Rimworld mod loader and play it for yourself. I'll get that one done for today, because I know a lot of people have been concerned about that one. Thank you all for watching. Hope you guys have liked this episode. I apologise for the poor performance at the start, but let's be honest, I'm very surprised that one lasted all of about 2 episodes. That, I feel, hey, it's an improvement. We had a Jilp that was going on for 1 episode, then we had 2 Jilps in 1 episode, then we had a Jilp that lasted 2 episodes. At the rate we're going, this guy maybe will last 3 episodes. Crazy. Big shout out to our insane top tier level patrons for their support at the insane tier levels on Patreon. Big shout out to Harik, Alpha Scuff, Asuna Kirito, Atmosis, Average Gamer 419, Baniel, Sedini, Conspired C, Crosis, Escape, Facundo Vasquez, Garth, Heydog, Jimbo, Josh Lindeen Tesla, Michael Mullen, Necrophilan, Pelvis Presley, Sean Thornton, Tom Terror 18, Vacuous Backers, Wolfson, and Zazzy7011. Thank you all for your support in the insane tier levels on Patreon. Thank you for keeping the channel alive and uncensored. And thank you for making these videos possible, because I very much doubt YouTube monetization is too pleased with us basically running inhumane trials on a bunch of clones. I'm glad that I'm not a big enough channel to have to worry about that stuff yet, but holy shit, I can't imagine we'd be in their good books. And a big shout as well to Gray, Nathaniel Lindbergh, Llewellyn Thomas, Acero, Betimus Max, Chris, Crazy Pat, David Van Diepen, Don Connie 2 and 7, Gabriel Van Ders, Gaz, Genji Zerka, Haji Damar, Hancock, Harry McGowan, Icy the Great, Jay Lara, James Barnes, Joran DeVries, John Holiday, Jordan Campbell, Joseph Beard, Justin Plock, Nathan Flores, Matthew, Nick, Panther Pearl, People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals, Serthal the Swede, Wolfie, Zico, Adam Person, Sidini, Fraser Brennan, Noah Gallimore, and the Insane Pickle. Thank you all for your support.